Okay. Let me know when you send it.
I just sent it over.
Okay. I didn't get it yet.
Oh, I
You
have
know.
the wrong date. It's due March 10th, not March 28th.
Oh, that's soon.
Yeah.
Good thing
Oh,
you
February
booked.
the last time. I have to submit all questions that I have in regards to this by the 28th of February.
Okay, so do you already have questions?
Yeah, I have a listed out, and I don't know some of them. So I actually met with the person in charge of the dorms at this location and did a walkthrough of the university in December, and they told me they don't do that. But
They
for
don't
whatever
do
reason,
what? They don't do what?
do walk. They won't
Well,
do
you already
walkthroughs.
seen it, so it don't matter. You already saw it.
Yeah,
So that
I was
Inside
like,
Connect helped you.
yes. So I mean, I've already seen it and I talked to them, and so I have a schedule figured out. I know we can do the job. It's just the pricing. I have no idea how to price something like this because they want it priced per square foot, and then any task that cannot be determined by square foot, they want charged hourly. And so I'm like, well, I mean, an oven could be considered not
No,
square
yep, yep,
foot. So
yep. So,
am I
so
charged
do
for
you
every
do
single oven?
do you do residential?
Yes. Really out.
Okay. See, I don't do residential because you guys, I don't know how to price it. So, what I would say to you, how much do you add on your cleaning for an oven?
$50, I think, is what we just have it at.
So, you need to, for them, those non-square footage items need to be itemized in your proposal with your price per those
Okay.
things,
Yeah.
because that way you can make the cleaning look low because you didn't add none of that.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Because how many units do they have? Do they say?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah,
A
how many
lot.
do they say? You know, because the more units there is, the lower your price is because you're getting it in bulk. So, but you
Yeah.
still got to figure out what's fair. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and that's for sure. There's 800, a little over 800 units. They have it all detailed out in a picture that I emailed you.
Let me see. Did I
Um
get it? Up, I just got it. Took a long time. Let me see. This is nice.
I mean, it's pretty clear what they want done.
The scope of, the scope of work is standard. I'm looking at it now.
Mhm.
It's standard. Like my proposal lists all this stuff already.
Yeah. And that's what this is. So we do the only commercial we do is apartment turnovers
Mm-hmm.
and all
That's
the
move
stuff.
in, move. That's considered in janitorial move in, move outs.
Okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, and this list is every single thing that we do in those two. So I know we can do it.
Okay, so it says the bidder shall provide a cost based on square footage of units to be cleaned. Cost shall include all material, equipment, labor, and standard application. Carpet cleaning service shall be priced per square footage. Stain removal shall be priced separately as needed. and that's like spot cleaning. Anytime you got a spot clean, the bidder shall quote a separate hourly rate for any work which is of square footage calculation cannot be determined, and that's when it's super dirty. A deep clean. So you have, well, all of it's a deep clean, but
Mm-hmm.
in a way, I mean, yeah. Wait a minute, let me finish reading. Oh shoot, I closed it. Let me see. Where am I at? I closed it. Let me see. And so they want carpet cleaning. Do you do that too?
Mm-mm. No, but I have a subcontractor that can do it.
Okay. And it's a contractor employees. The contractor shall ensure that personnel are knowledgeable of all the requirements that specify that's in these specifications. The contractor shall be responsible for instructing these employees in safety measurements considered appropriate. OSHA requirements shall be complied within all activities under the award. Now, do you have a OSHA certification?
No, not yet.
Now, you can go to your local resource center and you can get that done for free.
Okay.
You can do an OSHA class for free. You need to get involved in your local resource center anyway. They would help you with your credentials and stuff and extra certifications and trainings and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, every city has one. And yeah, this is like you definitely should be working on this right now. I can help you with it, but this is a lot of work. To,
Pretty intense, isn't
yeah, because you have to make sure that you're reading every inch of this document and make sure you do everything it says.
it? Mm-hmm.
And then they're not doing no electronic submission. You have to do hard copies too.
Yeah.
So your proposal, your package needs to look super sharp when you have to hand deliver this, like your front page, your cover page, and so on.
Yeah.
So you said you use a bidding app already. Which one do you use?
We have ZenMade.
I'm not familiar with that. How does the proposal? Do you have? Can you show me a sample of what the proposal looks like?
Um, I downloaded and signed up for the Clean Guru account that you sent me so that we can walk through it on that.
Oh yeah, and then that thing is super professional, and you can actually everything that your scope of work said, it's already in there because it's standard stuff.
Right.
I didn't see
Yeah.
nothing out the ordinary. That was standard stuff.
Yeah.
The work is going to be in breaking down the services
Uh-huh.
to price them in the proposal like how they want it, and
Yeah.
for it to be clear. So and
So if
so I would say your assignment is to think about those non-square foot items and put prices to them. And then let me think. So you got to do that. What else was on that sheet? Let me see. Uh, so that's one thing you need to do. And then I see the different building names and the bedrooms and stuff, but I didn't. Let me finish looking through it. I didn't see nowhere where there was square footage. So how you supposed to bid off of square
Oh,
footage?
yeah. So they actually do the square footage. They just told me what the dimensions of each room is. I think it's in the second document that's attached. Let me make sure.
I got like a book. Let me see the other one. Oh, yeah, you got other attachments. Oh yeah, let me see this.
Yeah, so it has the sizing of each room inside each because
Oh,
they have
this,
that set up like a 4 bed, 4 bath apartment. Like it's 4 bedroom, 4 bathroom, one
with that clean
living,
guru,
one laundry.
this will be easy to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's look over here. It says apartment style. Let's see. Kitchenette, full size fridge, microwave, sink. Okay, that's all it's saying for that. Okay. So they have up to 9 bedrooms and bath. Oh no! I'm sorry, I'm reading that wrong. I'm about to say. Okay, yeah, this should be easy. And then when let me say this about the clean guru. When some jobs are so small, it don't really give you a price. But it'll give you like and then so sometimes you have to think about let's go in there and put in one of these measurements. I'm gonna share my screen in my clean guru. Wait, let me
Okay.
pull it up. Let me pull it up first. Okay. Okay, let me find my test. I want to do move in, move out. I don't think I got a test for that, so we'll create one. Let me see. Oh, so let's create one. Okay. So this is move in, move out. So we're gonna do a new bid. I'll keep it at prospect because I call everybody my customer. Test. So we're gonna add test is already in there. So I'm gonna put test move out. I'll put that to it. Okay. And the bid name will be I'll put apartment. Okay, and this is an apartment, right? Or home, condo, dorm. What is it? Can you see
It's
my
a mix
screen?
of dorms.
It's a
Yeah.
dorm. Okay. See, with the dorm, this is why Clean Guru is so easy because then you could pick what it is. So you looking at that sheet because I need you to pick
Yeah.
one of those. Okay, which one you looking at?
We can do any of them. I guess we can
No,
do one of the 4 bed.
no, because I want to use the real measurements you got on one of them just to see. So
Okay.
I need you
So let's do the 4 bed, 4 bath apartment.
4 room, 4 bath. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna create it. Save this. Then I'm gonna go to the layout. Now this is where we're gonna add the square footage in manually.
Okay.
Okay, wait. I gotta go to options because it's not showing me the layout. Oh, that didn't work. All right, let's put some numbers in here first. Um, the way the numbers are there, it's not gonna okay, here, give me what I need you to do is every room that has a length, add up the length and then add up the width so that we can have just two numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So the bedrooms are 9 by 11. So that is.
So add the nines. Uh,
There's 4 bedrooms. So that would be 36
okay.
by 44.
Okay, so 36 by 44. And
That's
what's
for.
the floor? What's the floors types? Is it carpet, something else?
Those are vinyl plank.
Okay, so non-wax. Add that. Okay, so let's just go to the price and see what that was. So just on what Clean Guru gave you, you see the prices here?
Oh,
You can't?
oh, your mic is cutting out.
Oh, you don't see my screen. Wait, let me start over then.
Hang on, sorry. I don't know if it's your mic.
Wait, let me let you see my screen. I thought you could see it. Okay. So can you see it now? Amanda, can you see my screen now? Oh, I'm losing you.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I don't know what's going on. I can hear you now, though.
Can you see my screen now?
Yeah. Yep, I can see it. I can hear you.
Okay, so this is what Clean Guru said that it was 1,584 square feet. But the thing about the Clean Guru, now see how I said you're doing $15 an hour automatically.
Okay.
So it's telling you that here it's saying it's doing between 1 and 9 units. Well, we know we doing way more than that, so we doing 50 plus.
Uh-huh.
How much do your wages? How much do you charge? I mean, do you pay?
18 to 22.
Okay, let's do 22. Okay, now I'm gonna ask you another question. Do you think those apartment levels are average, hard, or very hard?
Average.
Okay. Do you think the expectations are demanding? Because I ain't going backwards. So demanding or very demanding?
Um, demanding.
Yeah, because it ain't always average.
Yeah, no.
So, and then you have it's that inside pane. So there's windows. See, it already automatically already checks the fridge and the stove.
Okay.
Now you need to look at the windows. So how many windows do you think is in one of those places?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
Okay, I had to check it in order to change the number.
Okay.
So 4. Okay, so then recalculate. It still didn't go up much. It's saying you should charge $284 a unit.
Okay.
That's what it's saying. That
Okay.
don't mean that's what you have to do.
Right.
But the way to manipulate this price can either be from you just changing this.
Uh,
Watch. See that?
dang. So this bid could be like a really big number.
Yeah, because this is per unit.
Yeah. And those 4 bedroom, 4 baths, there are 51 of those units.
Yeah, so that's why I said it's easy to get the number. The hard part is going to be breaking it down for the way they want it so that it's clear.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh,
And making sure you ain't missing no numbers.
right. Yeah. My biggest concern is pricing it too low. Like, I don't even know.
That's
Like,
why you have to, that's why I say, you see how it giving you like an average.
Uh-huh.
You, but it don't know the scope of work. It
Right.
don't know the economy at the time. So
Yeah.
you have to look at what's fair, and then you don't want to be too high because the universities don't put, they don't like to pay all like that either.
Right.
So you got to think about, do you really want it, or because it's a lot of work, and you have to think about, do I really want it? Because if I go this price, is it worth it to me?
Right. Well,
So
my main thing is like I do want it because I want the experience. Because next summer I want to try to do 3 universities like this. Um,
so
so I really
you have to kind of, because 4 bedrooms, 4 baths at 203, say $300 a unit, might be fair when you got 50 something of them.
yeah.
But let me say this. They list all that. This is my experience. They list all those units. I've even had apartment complexes list all those units. They don't even be emptied at like that.
Yeah.
So you got to think about, you're going to be cleaning probably 2 at a time or some old stuff. You know what
Mhm.
I mean?
Yeah.
Because they give you that whole list, make you get all excited. You want to be doing 100 units at a time, and then they give you 2 at a time.
Yeah. Oh man.
So you gotta price it for that. Like if they only
Right.
come up with 2 units, you don't want to be going in there, because it is an underbid if you give them a price of bulk, but you only doing singles.
Uh-huh.
That's where it's tricky.
Yeah. So they actually have a pretty decent plan in place. So they allow students to stay on campus over summer, but they move them all to one building. So they have a specific order that they want each building cleaned in, and so we have to start with the building called Lion Village and clean it all first, so that everybody who stays on campus for the summer can move in there the second week of summer, and then every other unit and
That's
every other.
amazing. They're organized. That's amazing.
I know, really are so organized. And when I did the
Oh,
walkthrough with
that's
her,
great. Oh, I
she
would
said
love
the
to
people who
help you with this,
come to
because
me, let's go.
this thing here, this is a great opportunity, and you really, really gotta sit down and play with the way you format it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when I walked through with them, they said the company who did it last summer did it with a team of 2 to 5 employees, and it took them right at 3 months to do it. So it has to be done by like August 8th, I think, for fall semester to start. Um, so I mean,
It's
that's
just
a
a,
lot.
listen, it's just a matter of making a plan.
Yeah.
That's
That's
all.
what,
You
yeah.
just gotta plan it, because you know what? When I get accounts or opportunities, I'm going after something like that. I and if I win it, I can't even sleep till I
I
figure
know.
out how I'm gonna attack this thing.
So when I that walkthrough in the fall semester before they ever sent this out, and I made sure that I had everything to make sure I was a qualified vendor, because you have to be a qualified vendor before they even send the RFQ
I
out.
know. Yeah. That's why I said
Yeah.
check the qualifications first.
So I made sure I had that squared away last fall, and I've already created like a mock schedule of like what units we're gonna do, what building we're gonna do, when we're gonna do it, how long it's gonna take us. And so I had all that ready before the new year. I had it ready. I was
And
like, let's,
however long you think it's gonna take you, buff it just a little bit for any
yes,
unexpected. So
Yes,
you
I've
can
learned to add about
stay on your target.
uh-huh. I've learned to add about 15 minutes extra per cleaner as a buffer time. So if there's 3 of us tackling, I'll add 45 minutes extra to make sure that if we run into anything, like we have time to
Yeah.
buffer ourselves without getting behind schedule because I don't want to be behind schedule.
And then you can always add more people if you need to.
Yeah,
Make a
so
deadline. Yeah.
I'm hoping to bring on I want to do 2 teams of 5, so 10 people total to tackle it. And if I can find that many people who are willing to work uh like temp job basically, like hire them specifically for this
Yeah.
job, if I can find that amount of people, then I think we can have it done in less than 2 months, which is a month ahead of what everybody's done it
And
before
that
me.
would make you shine. That would make you shine.
Well, I'm like, I stand out. I want to do things better and different than anybody in the past has done it for them. And they're local to me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I said you'll shine if you uh meet that deadline a month early. Or even
Yes,
2 weeks.
exactly.
Shoot, even
Yes.
2 weeks.
The lady was talking about how hard it is because during the summer they also have to do like paint touch ups and any maintenance, and they're trying to schedule that around the cleaners. And I'm like, if I can get in and get everything done and give you guys an extra month to do all of your maintenance stuff before students are moving in, like, why wouldn't they choose me?
Yeah, yeah. And then it seemed like they definitely gonna want you. You kind of gonna need to go back in there again if the painters go in after you.
Yeah. I don't, so
Yeah, because
do
yeah,
what?
because they make a mess. Some painters they get on my nerves. They make a mess.
I know. It's so messy. So messy.
Yes, they are. They are. And if they gotta do that many units, it's gonna be a mess.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I would tell her
Yeah.
you would be the expert. I think the painters should go in first because they're not gonna
Yeah.
pay for
I
2 visits. It ain't a construction clean. It's a move in, move out.
yeah.
They need to go in first
Mhm.
because they're gonna
Yeah,
make a
cuz
mess.
it's a different pay rate for post construction. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. It ain't like they gonna have you do a second clean like they do in construction.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm like, well, I don't want my name attached to a cleaning where somebody went in behind me and made it all messy and then they're like, "Oh yeah, this company
Yeah,
did that."
that's
Like,
that's
no.
my that's my point. And then you're gonna have paint in places. It's just not gonna be. It's not gonna let your part shine.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
they need to go in there first, and that's why what you could tell them why you think the painting should be first,
Mhm.
and then
Yeah,
that even opens up the door for negotiations for the second visit if they don't want to paint first.
good point. I like it.
Yeah. You kind of went out. I didn't hear you.
Have you guys done a lot of dorms up in your area?
I've had opportunities, but I didn't get it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's nerve.
but
Like,
they wasn't
I
organized
mean,
like your.
what?
They wasn't organized like your college.
Well,
No.
just come on down area, do it together.
Yeah, they wasn't organized like
Gosh,
that. And that's how I know too
yeah,
that that's why I said a lot of times they show you the bulk, but yet you don't have opportunity to do it in bulk, and you plan for it, and you're in your mind you expecting that revenue too, you know. But the way you said it, they already got a plan. That's amazing.
yeah. I was really impressed whenever she said that, and she was
Yeah,
like, "Me each week, I'll let you know like what's next on the schedule after moving the
yeah,
students over to this summer." I was like, This is a level of organization I can get behind. Like, I want
That's
to
a good
partner with
part.
you.
That's a good partner to have. They that organized, so
Like,
you know they gonna have your money too.
yes. And she said, I was expecting it to be a large payout like at the end of the job. And she said, we'll pay out every week if you can get me the invoices by 2 p.m. on Wednesdays. And I was like,
And,
done.
and listen to this. Soon as you get awarded, and before you start, you send her that first invoice.
That's smart. Okay.
Yeah, because
That's smart.
otherwise you're giving them credit. If you
Yeah.
work a week, 2 weeks, I don't care. No, soon as you before you start, you invoice them
Okay.
because
Yeah, that's a
they
good
need
call.
to pay you up front to support your labor.
Yeah,
So
exactly. Because I'm bringing
that's
on
what I
10.
do. My clients, I tell them in my proposal that I need first payment up front. I need money up front to support labor, because I've
Yeah.
for years I worked 30 days, then I invoice them. I gave them businesses 30-day credit. I can't get them no credit. They gotta trust me. I need
Yeah.
y'all to pay me up front. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Absolutely. That's how we do it too. Like, I don't, if somebody doesn't pay their invoice, because I make them pay before they're cleaning. And if they don't pay it, I cancel their appointment.
Yeah, but see, this is different. This is a little different because this is reoccurring. So,
Yeah.
you send them the invoice up front. Make sure it's by Wednesday, 2 o'clock, and then you're in the cycle. Like
Uh,
now, you're right. You won't miss your payroll. You're right in cycle,
yeah.
and then
That's true.
account that big. You gotta buy stuff, so you need that money up front.
Yeah. That's what I've been sweating about. Like, I'm going to have to buy a handful of things.
Okay,
I mean, we have some,
so
but
soon as you're awarded, y'all set the start date. Send them an invoice.
okay.
That way, you'd
Deal.
have the money before you start, and you'll be able to do what you gotta do.
Yeah. That's a damn good idea. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because an account
It's
like
crazy.
that, they know how many units they're giving you, and if she's gonna pay you weekly, then send an invoice right away. You know what I mean? And even
Yeah.
if she wasn't, you still send an invoice.
Yeah. Yep. For
That's how
sure.
you have cash flow because you're getting
Mm-hmm.
paid up front.
Yeah. That's a good idea. For sure. I'll have to do that.
Yeah, because
Ah,
reoccurring
it's
is just a
I,
little different than residential. That money is
mm-hmm.
guaranteed for the length of that contract, whatever the
Yeah.
length of that contract is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. Like, the pricing and tried to figure it out. I'm like, is this going to be like a $30,000 contract or is this going to be like an $80,000 contract? I
You
have
have
no.
to you have to play with the numbers. And that means going in that clean guru for every section of different apartments. We need to go in there and get a base price to start. And then you make it make sense. And
Yeah.
once you get all the numbers to make sense, then you start writing it out. That's why I said start thinking about those non-square footage items and put
Mm-hmm.
prices to them.
Yeah.
And since you also got to think, you are getting them in bulk. It ain't like I
Yeah.
said they might hand you two, so you gotta let that money make sense. That's
Right.
in a case like that, you're talking about a 2-month contract.
Yeah.
Shoot, 30,000 be good if that's what it come up to because you're charging $200 for 4 bedrooms. So you got to think about it as a whole because you already got their word. That's how they're going to do it.
Uh-huh.
So you only got 2 months. That's a 2-month contract. After you play
Mhm.
with the numbers, see what the numbers say first.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't guess 30,000, but don't guess that because you need to
Yeah.
get to the numbers. Ain't no
Mhm.
time to guess. It's time to
Yeah.
really play with the numbers.
Right.
Yeah,
Ah.
because even after you play with the numbers, you still gotta sleep on it and make sure it don't haunt you in your sleep.
Yeah. Exactly.
You gotta wake up and say, "All right, I'm comfortable with that," and
Right.
then you good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you gotta
'Cause
sleep
let's
on stuff. You gotta sleep on stuff like that after you get your numbers. You gotta sleep on it and see if you wake up and feeling okay about that.
yeah, exactly. Because it's a huge commitment. It's not like a one-day job
No,
situation.
it's not. And then you don't want to. You want to benefit off of doing all that work.
Mhm. Exactly.
Yeah, and make your people happy.
Yes. For sure. So crazy. I don't even know. I can't even believe. I mean, when I started my business in 2020 and somebody would have told me I would be doing this, I would have said you're a liar.
Well, that's the goal to get there.
Yeah.
And to put yourself in a position where you can jump out of the business and run the business.
Mhm. Yeah. That's a goal for sure.
Yes, yes. And then once you get in them people's portal and become one of their vendors, other doors is going to open.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the goal, right?
that is it. And you
Oh.
already working your way there. Yeah.
Trying hard, losing sleep, trying to figure it out. I'm like, I don't know if I'm
But
doing this right.
well, you know what? Is the paperwork makes it look overwhelming, but after you
Mm,
and seeing, and I'm not a reader, but I've learned to read those bids because
uh,
you know. So when once you read it, well, I guess you gotta be used to bidding too, because now where I'm at, I can read it and I can say, oh yeah, you know. But at first, I just had to figure out what am I going to charge for one,
right.
and then I times it by 50. whatever,
Yeah, exactly.
whatever I'm okay with for one, times it by that, and that's my number because
Yeah.
that's listen, that's without the bidding app.
Mhm.
Seriously, you can do that. How much will I charge for one and be comfortable with? And
Mhm.
times it by that. Then go to the next one. What will I be comfortable with? Because it's still gonna come down to that. You just save yourself a whole
Right.
bunch of time because we got a lot of writing to do. It just saves you a whole
Yeah.
bunch of time.
Yeah.
Because we got to get to
I
the numbers before anything can be developed.
okay. All right.
So that's a way to think about it. Like, what will I do one for? See, because that whole number just makes our brain go berserk. Like, can't even think.
Yeah.
So take it down to one. What would I do one of them for?
Mhm.
Yeah, and times it by how many it is, and that's what you want. Because what you would do, the less you would do the one
Yeah.
for. Can you hear me? Yeah, you're frozen too.
Happen.
You hear
Before.
me?
Yep, I can.
I'm here. Yeah. So what I was saying was, so think about the less you would take the one, do one for because you got so many. Think about the less you would take and times it by how many, and that's your number.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
ain't no program gonna tell you your worth. You gotta
Right.
yeah.
That's what, and I mean, I feel really confident that we can do it just because we're doing the same thing we do in apartments. So,
Yeah. It's just you just got a deadline.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. Fine.
And all you gotta do is plan that. So don't think
Yeah.
that far ahead. Let's seal the deal first.
True.
And stay
True.
focused on the deal because the deal got to be put in a way that is going to speak for you.
Yeah.
So think about staying right now. Like I gave you a quick way you can kind of play with them numbers
Mhm.
without doing no proposal bit app and none of that. All
Yeah.
you need is a calculator.
Right. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can start because that's so big. You don't got time to be writing it. They gave you the scope of work.
Yeah, exactly.
We need to get the numbers.
Yeah.
That's first. You made the requirements. That was first. Now we got to get to the numbers. And
Mhm.
then we write the proposal.
Okay. Okay. Everything's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, because now it don't seem so overwhelming.
Mhm.
Because you're
Exactly.
only thinking about one apartment per a building.
Yeah.
Or
Exactly.
however many bedrooms there are or
Yeah.
whatever.
A lot.
Yeah, but see, don't say that. You got to separate them. There's
Yeah.
such and such 2 bedrooms, such and such. Don't let your brain don't speak those things because you don't speak the thing
Yeah.
because we got to get to the solution. Not
Mhm.
it's not a problem, so don't make it a problem. We got to get to the solution. So the solution is okay, how many 1 bedrooms is it? How many 2 bedrooms is it? That's first.
Okay.
Then you got to think, how much would I do one of them bedrooms for?
Uh-huh.
And times it by how many of those there is.
Okay.
Because your whole number is going to look big, but
Mhm.
you already gave the lowest
Mhm.
you would do it for.
Right.
So the number
I'm
won't.
so worried about not making a profit. Like, I'm worried about pricing it so low that I just barely cover my.
You ain't supposed to price it so low. You supposed to price it the lowest that you would do it
Yeah, exactly.
for. Not so low. What's so low? We don't know what so low is. What's your low?
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to get OSHA certified and figure out how much I'm going to do one of them for and multiply that times everything.
Okay. What you got to do to get OSHA certified? You got to sign. You already know what to do, where to go and stuff.
Yeah, I have it pulled up right here for my city.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Yep. So
So
that'll
I,
be.
I would say the easiest thing to do would be to sign up for OSHA, get it out the way,
Mhm.
and then work on your numbers.
Okay. Deal.
Because you
Got
need
this.
you need focus on the numbers. So get OSHA stuff out the way so you can work on the numbers with no
Yep.
distractions.
Okay. Deal. Got it.
All right.
Woo!
I hope that helped you because
It
you got
does.
to start with the numbers.
Yes, for sure. Okay, I'll be in touch as soon as I get things figured out.
All right. Sounds good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Talk to you
Bye.
soon. Bye bye.